Liz from Liz's Music and Things, coming at you with another video. Now, I don't know who all out here is aware of this, but yesterday, November the 14th, was release day for Helena Hunting's new novel called If You Need Me. So that book is actually part of the Toronto Terror series, and so far, that is the third book out of that set. So again, the first book was called If You Hate Me, which was Beatrix and Tristan's book. The second book was called If You Want Me, which was Hendrix, Hollis, and Peggy Aurora Hammerstein's book. And then, of course, the newest book is the book called If You Need Me, which revolves around Dallas and Hemi, otherwise known as Wilhelmina. So now, of course, if any of you guys out there have been reading the Toronto Terry series, which these three books are a part of, you all know about the Badass Babe Brigade, and you also know about the Toronto Terrace hockey team, and I'm sure you guys have, if you guys have been reading that series, and you know all about all the different players and all the characters in this book. Now, one thing I do have to say is that this series, it is a book a little bit in the future from the Puck series. So you do also hear about, you do read about Kodiak and some of the other players in this series. You also read about like Lavender being at one of the dinners, which was when the dinner that Aurora was holding, and that the people at the dinner would be bidding on the hockey players. And you end up reading that that Lavender and Kodiak were there, as were Alex Waters and Violet. And I think I thought it was really cool how Helena included the characters from that series, the Puck series, in the Toronto Terror series as well. And so, of course, we find out that it is in the future from the other series. And so, unfortunately, even though yesterday's release day, I haven't actually been able to pick up a copy of If You Need Me yet. So I did try to go to my local Indigo, but unfortunately, it was delayed there. I don't yet know when it'll be in. Now, hopefully, if any of you guys out there are trying to read If You Need Me or trying to get a copy of it, I've heard that Amazon is more on time for the release, and I can't wait to read about Dallas and Hemi's story, and about Hemi's brothers, and also and as well about her moms, and I'm very excited to read their story. For those of you that have also been reading the Toronto Terry series, please let me know in the comments what you think about it. For those of you that have not yet read this series, but have read other Helena Hunting books, please let me know as well. And I hope you guys are all having a great night. And please, no spoilers if you've already read If You Need Me. Now, I'm also very excited for March for the fourth book in the Toronto Terror series. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Helena Hunting, I think she's a great artist. To me, she's like the queen of hockey romance books, as authors go, Canadian authors in particular. And until next time, I must say too, this whole series as a whole, I probably give it already, but I'd say a solid 5 out of 5. And so when it does come to the books, I'm not even sure which one I like more at the moment. I really like both If You Hate Me and If You Love Me, probably equally for different reasons. Now, I really liked, the vulnerabilities of some of the characters. I've also liked the way that, it's kind of relatable, I feel like, the relationships you might have. In the first book, the relationship you might have with your brother's friend, and then you realize you like them, and you like them more than as a friend, and, that kind of thing, where first you felt like you were like the annoying little sister, and then you realize, oh no, I really like this guy. And then, of course, in the second book, it's kind of relatable where maybe, you might have a parent who is maybe a teen parent, and then you actually were not too far apart in age to some of the teammates, especially if they're like a hockey player, or, if any of their coworkers, not especially, if you, as I said, if you're already in your 20s, late teens, early 20s, and, this, and your dad is not even in his 40s yet, some of his friends you might end up also liking. And now, of course, And if you want me, Aurora, Peggy Aurora Hammerstein, she had a crush, a childhood crush or teen crush on Hollis Hendricks. And then she realized, oh, you know what? I like him. Like, I think this can be something. And of course, when she was babysitting, cat sitting for him, things just went from there. And, eventually, if it's meant to be, it'll happen, I think. And I feel like Helena Hunting's books can be really relatable in a way, but then also too, they're just like feel good, I think. They're great books, where you can just sit down and enjoy it and, just be taken away to another world, a hockey world, a hockey romance world. Well, thank you so much. And until next time, take care. Bye.